This LA Galaxy broadcast begins in 5 minutes. This LA Galaxy broadcast begins in 4 minutes. This LA Galaxy broadcast begins in 3 minutes. This LA Galaxy broadcast begins in 2 minutes. This broadcast of the 6-time MLS Cup champion LA Galaxy begins in 1 minute. It's time for LA Galaxy Soccer. The 6-time MLS Cup champion LA Galaxy is presented by Modelo, made for those with a fighting spirit. By Dignity Health, official healthcare provider of the LA Galaxy. By Yamava Casino at San Manuel. And by Vivid Seats. Is on the air. Tonight, the Galaxy wrap up their 3-game road trip when they play at the Seattle Sounders. Hello again and welcome. Joe Tutino here. Thank you for being part of the broadcast. I hope you're well. The Galaxy's looking to bounce back from a midweek setback at Sporting Kansas City. It was a bit of a shocking result as Kansas City once again topped Los Angeles, this time 3-1 on the night, taking the season series 2-0. It was a match where LA could not find the energy they had on the weekend at Atlanta and missed a chance to move up in the standings. The 2 losses to Sporting Kansas City have been rather damaging to LA. Those 6 points would have powered the Galaxy to 4th in the West coming into this one. As it stands, the Galaxy is 11th, 16 points, 4-5-4 on the season. Tonight's expected to be one of the toughest tests of the season for the Galaxy, right up there with their home game against another top team, Vancouver, right before this trip. Seattle's in the 4th place in the Western Conference and just topped previous number 1 San Jose in a thrilling 3-2 victory at the death. Seattle comes in at 7-1-3 and are undefeated in their last 5, 3-0-2, and also undefeated at home so far this season. Last season, the clubs played to a 1-0-1 record as Seattle won the series, winning in LA 4-0. For the Galaxy, the campaign's a bit delicate right now. While they have made some strides and gotten better over the last month, any setback seems to be a stinging one where the team brings back problems thought to have been overcome. Last game was an example where LA struggled against the KC Press, losing possession in their own half and leading to goals from the home side. Kansas City is the MLS doormat. Seattle is on the opposite end of that spectrum, and the Galaxy will have to be clean on the ball tonight, especially in the defensive and middle thirds. Offensively, Seattle isn't lighting things up at the moment. They've only scored 17 goals so far. But they have, well, their hallmark. They've conceded just 8 on the season, and they are +9 in goal differential. It's the Galaxy on the road at the Seattle Sounders. The countdown to first kick continues right after these words.
In 1925, Modelo began brewing beer for those who believe in better. A model beer, steeped in the tradition of tireless effort. A rich Pilsner-style lager for those who wear their heart and heritage in their rolled-up sleeve. Since our first batch 94 years ago, to every bottle raised today, we've proved that it doesn't matter where you come from. It matters what you're made of. Modelo Especial, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Drink responsibly. Imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
Dignity Health is the official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy, including Glendale Memorial, St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Across Dignity Health hospitals and care sites, the well-being of patients is always the priority. To learn about emergency services, healthcare, and healthy joints, you can visit dignityhealth.org/SoCal. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness.
Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel is California's #1 entertainment destination for unparalleled superstars. Catch vocal powerhouse Christina Aguilera July 21st, rock out to Imagine Dragons July 23rd, and enjoy the laid-back rap of Snoop Dogg July 24th. Tickets on sale now at YamavaTheater.com. Only a Yamava Resort and Casino, celebrating its 40th anniversary. You win. Must be 21 to enter.
In 1925, Modelo began brewing beer for those who believe in better. A model beer, steeped in the tradition of tireless effort. A rich Pilsner-style lager for those who wear their heart and heritage in their rolled-up sleeve. Since our first batch 94 years ago, to every bottle raised today, we've proved that it doesn't matter where you come from. It matters what you're made of. Modelo Especial, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Drink responsibly. Imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
Dignity Health is the official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy, including Glendale Memorial, St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Across Dignity Health hospitals and care sites, the well-being of patients is always the priority. To learn about emergency services, healthcare, and healthy joints, you can visit dignityhealth.org/SoCal. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness.
Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel is California's #1 entertainment destination for unparalleled superstars. Catch vocal powerhouse Christina Aguilera July 21st, rock out to Imagine Dragons July 23rd, and enjoy the laid-back rap of Snoop Dogg July 24th. Tickets on sale now at YamavaTheater.com. Only at Yamava Resort and Casino, celebrating its 40th anniversary. You win? Must be 21 to enter.
Kickoff tonight is 6:25 from Lumen Field. The Galaxy on the road at the Seattle Sounders. The last of 3 away for the Galaxy in this 10-day road trip for the Galaxy. They're back at home on the 23rd. That is next Saturday. It is Star Wars night at Dignity Health Sports Park, and you want to get your tickets at LAGalaxy.com or by calling 877-3-GALAXY. On the season, Seattle coming in at 7-1-3. The Galaxy 4-5-4 on the campaign. Last 5, 3-0-2. Well, the Galaxy not bad in the last 5 games. We told you in the last segment they are 2-2-1 in their last 5, and if the Galaxy continue to go in that fashion, that will be a lot better than the start that they had so far this campaign. Their goal differential, though, the Galaxy need to get better. They're giving up way too many goals. They've given up 21 on the season. They've scored 19, and it's a -2 goal differential. That needs to be improved upon. Galaxy had a 1.38 goals against average going into the game at Kansas City. That's JT Marcinkowski's goals against average. That was respectable. That has to get a little lower. But it balloons now to 1.56 after they gave up 3 goals in that loss Wednesday night. Leading goal scorer is Rothrock for Seattle. This player was a free agent this season. In fact, he re-signed with Seattle because he wanted to stay, and he was put on the free agent market in the offseason. João Klaus, the leading goal scorer for the LA Galaxy, he is gone until after the World Cup. Sometime in August, he'll return for LA. And, in fact, we'll get you that injury report with Klaus, Julian Aude, and now Emiro Garces not able to go for at least this particular one. It's brought to you by Dignity Health, official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy. When you're in good health, we all win. Leading in assists is Jesus Ferreira for Seattle with 5, and the Galaxy have 3 players on 4 assists so far this season, including Marco Royce, who gets the start tonight as the target or the false 9 for the LA Galaxy, and the Galaxy still working through that right now, trying to find a way to find their forward, and they're trying to ease Nascimento back in. He got some minutes last game. He'll get some minutes this game. But at this point right now, he's not ready to go a full 90 minutes. Perhaps he'll get a start when the Galaxy return at home on the 23rd. We'll see how that goes. We're going to try to ease him back in to the first side for this LA Galaxy team. So that means Marco Royce as the false 9, flanked by Joseph Painsil and Gabriel Peck, who's playing pretty well right now in terms of scoring for the Galaxy. He had the brace in Atlanta, leading the Galaxy to that victory. He scored in the loss at Kansas City. Galaxy still hoping to get a little bit more from him and certainly more from Joseph Painsil. In the midfield, this is where the big battle is going to be for the Galaxy tonight. Edwin Cerrillo, Elijah Winder are the holders for the Galaxy. Eric Tommy is going to be the attacking midfielder for the Galaxy. But these 3 are going to be under duress throughout the night against Seattle, because Seattle's midfield at this point is more talented than what the Galaxy is able to put on the field at the moment. So it's going to be a big, big task for this LA Galaxy midfield this evening. Defensively, they'll go the same, although Mickey Yamane gets to start on the right side for the Galaxy tonight. Justin Hack will start for the injured Emiro Garces. Galaxy at the Seattle Sounders. We'll continue with the pregame show right after these words.
In 1925, Modelo began brewing beer for those who believe in better. A model beer, steeped in the tradition of tireless effort. A rich Pilsner-style lager for those who wear their heart and heritage on their rolled-up sleeve. Since our first batch 94 years ago, to every bottle raised today, we've proved that it doesn't matter where you come from. It matters what you're made of. Modelo Especial, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Drink responsibly. Imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
Dignity Health is the official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy, including Glendale Memorial, St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Across Dignity Health hospitals and care sites, the well-being of patients is always the priority. To learn about emergency services, healthcare, and healthy joints, you can visit dignityhealth.org/SoCal. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness.
Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel is California's #1 entertainment destination for unparalleled superstars. Catch vocal powerhouse Christina Aguilera July 21st, rock out to Imagine Dragons July 23rd, and enjoy the laid-back rap of Snoop Dogg July 24th. Tickets on sale now at YamavaTheater.com. Only at Yamava Resort and Casino, celebrating its 40th anniversary. You in? Must be 21 to enter.
In 1925, Modelo began brewing beer for those who believe in better. A model beer, steeped in the tradition of tireless effort. A rich Pilsner-style lager for those who wear their heart and heritage on their rolled-up sleeve. Since our first batch 94 years ago, to every bottle raised today, we've proved that it doesn't matter where you come from. It matters what you're made of. Modelo Especial, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Drink responsibly. Imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
Dignity Health is the official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy, including Glendale Memorial, St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Across Dignity Health hospitals and care sites, the well-being of patients is always the priority. To learn about emergency services, healthcare, and healthy joints, you can visit dignityhealth.org/SoCal. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness.
Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel is California's #1 entertainment destination for unparalleled superstars. Catch vocal powerhouse Christina Aguilera July 21st, rock out to Imagine Dragons July 23rd, and enjoy the laid-back rap of Snoop Dogg July 24th. Tickets on sale now at YamavaTheater.com. Only at Yamava Resort and Casino, celebrating its 40th anniversary. You in? Must be 21 to enter.
Galaxy come into this one in 11th place in the Western Conference. A win tonight, plus results going their way. They could get to 7th place in the Western Conference. But the Galaxy have to do their part on the night. Right now, these are the games in progress. In the 80th minute, Philadelphia and Columbus are 1-1. Orlando leading Atlanta 1-0. Red Bull and New York City in the Battle of New York 1-1 that game in the 74th minute. In the 70th minute is New England leading Minnesota by a count of 2-1. St. Louis leading 1-0 at DC, 82nd minute there. In the 76th minute, it is Charlotte 2, Toronto 1. 38th minute, Houston and Vancouver are 0-0. 38th minute, it is Austin and Sporting Kansas City that are 0-0. One final is in. Chicago goes on into Montreal and wins by a count of 2-0. Other games tonight, at home is San Diego against Cincinnati. That'll be another high-scoring affair and a defensive struggle in that particular one between the sides. RSL is home against Colorado. San Jose home against Dallas. The Earthquakes looking to bounce back after their shock loss on the road last time out. Sunday matches are Miami at home against Portland, and Nashville will host LAFC. This is a big match for this LA Galaxy team, looking to get some points here. If they can get 4 off of this road trip, a tie tonight, and come on home, that should be somewhat of a positive. But with 9 points out there of the 3 games, the Galaxy is hoping to get 6 before they come home. And this is going to be the one that was going to be the most difficult one. So now what's done is done. They have to get 3 tonight in order to get to the goal, at least the thought of goal of 6 points of the 9 available on this 3-game road trip. We'll see how that goes. It's going to be a big test. It's not insurmountable, and the Galaxy is due for a victory in Seattle. Galaxy at the Seattle Sounders. The first kick is coming up next.
In 1925, Modelo began brewing beer for those who believe in better. A model beer, steeped in the tradition of tireless effort. A rich Pilsner-style lager for those who wear their heart and heritage in their rolled-up sleeve. Since our first batch 94 years ago, to every bottle raised today, we've proved that it doesn't matter where you come from. It matters what you're made of. Modelo Especial, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Drink responsibly. Imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
Dignity Health is the official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy, including Glendale Memorial, St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Across Dignity Health hospitals and care sites, the well-being of patients is always the priority. To learn about emergency services, health care, and healthy joints, you can visit dignityhealth.org/SoCal. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness.
Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel is California's #1 entertainment destination for unparalleled superstars. Catch vocal powerhouse Christina Aguilera July 21st, rock out to Imagine Dragons July 23rd, and enjoy the laid-back rap of Snoop Dogg July 24th. Tickets on sale now at YamavaTheater.com. Only at Yamava Resort and Casino, celebrating its 40th anniversary. You in? Must be 21 to enter.
In 1925, Modelo began brewing beer for those who believe in better. A model beer, steeped in the tradition of tireless effort. A rich Pilsner-style lager for those who wear their heart and heritage in their rolled-up sleeve. Since our first batch 94 years ago, to every bottle raised today, we've proved that it doesn't matter where you come from. It matters what you're made of. Modelo Especial, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Drink responsibly. Imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
Dignity Health is the official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy, including Glendale Memorial, St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Across Dignity Health hospitals and care sites, the well-being of patients is always the priority. To learn about emergency services, health care, and healthy joints, you can visit dignityhealth.org/SoCal. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness.
Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel is California's #1 entertainment destination for unparalleled superstars. Catch vocal powerhouse Christina Aguilera July 21st, rock out to Imagine Dragons July 23rd, and enjoy the laid-back rap of Snoop Dogg July 24th. Tickets on sale now at YamavaTheater.com. Only at Yamava Resort and Casino, celebrating its 40th anniversary. You in? Must be 21 to enter.
Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 3, 2, 1.
It is game time. This LA Galaxy match is presented by Modelo, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. It'll be 53 degrees at game time tonight when the Galaxy face Seattle for the first time this season. Starting 11 is brought to you by Modelo, setting the gold standard for authentic Mexican beer since 1925. Modelo, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. And for the Galaxy, JT Marcinkowski in goal. He's got a 1.56 goals against average. Still trying to get that clean sheet for JT. His defense, Mickey Yamane will get the start on the right side for the Galaxy tonight. Jakob Glesnes is center back. John Nelson is the left back. Justin Hack is the other center back for the Galaxy. Edwin Cerrillo at central midfield with Elijah Winder. They'll be the two holders for the Galaxy. Eric Tommy will line up in a attacking midfielder's role for LA. Up top, it's going to be Joseph Paintsel on the left, Gabriel Peck on the right, and Marco Royce, the captain, as the striker for the LA Galaxy this evening. For Seattle, Andrew Thomas in goal, a 0.71 goals against average and 5 shutouts. His defense, Jackson Reagan, Antino Lopez, Jesus Ferreira at midfield with Hassani Dotson as defensive midfielder, Snyder Brunel, the other defensive midfielder, Nuhu's at the left back, Jordan Morris will be the right midfielder, Paul Arriola gets the start at left midfielder, Peter Kingston at right wingback, and Danny Mosovsky, the striker for this one. As our contest is underway, the Galaxy in the all-white with the blue sash, the long ball downfield. It goes out of play over the near side. Marco Royce again wearing the captain's armband for the Galaxy this evening. This will be a throw-in for Seattle. A real surface here for one of the few times at Lumen Field as they get ready for the upcoming World Cup. And that's a benefit to the Galaxy, being able to play on a real surface as opposed to the plastic in Seattle. Free kick, Dotson will take the restart. The Galaxy in the all-whites, as I mentioned. Seattle in their green with the lighter green numerals and piping. Here's Jackson Reagan on possession. Back to his goalkeeper, Andrew Thomas. Not a bad crowd on hand for Seattle. It'll be low 30s, which is typical, the way this field is tarped off at the top of the stadium here. Ball comes out of play for a throw in LA Galaxy. Gabriel Peck thinking about taking it for LA. Nuhu and Peck will be a good battle for the Galaxy throughout this game tonight. And you also have Arriola on the near side as well to start things out. This ball will come into the Galaxy defense. Run down by Justin Hack, who has it now for the LA Galaxy. Here's Cerrillo. Out the left side for Nelson, playing into space. Joseph Paintsel trying to run this one down at the end line. Has it now for the Galaxy. Watched there by one defender. All the way back out it goes to Nelson. Played on in. Collected this time by Royce. Again, Paintsel at the far side touchline, and it'll come back. This time, Glesnes with the clearance. Up the left side it goes. Here comes Paintsel once again for the Galaxy. And the stopping of the run of Eric Tommy, not good enough there, and cleared away. This will be a foul against the Galaxy. Free kick. Andrew Thomas will send everybody downfield. Back it goes to the keeper once again. Galaxy set their forward line at the 35-yard line from goal. Ball over the top here for Seattle. Mosovsky with an opportunity towards goal. Fires away over the bar and out of play. The Galaxy wanted offside against Seattle. The flag does go up after all on this one. Our referee for tonight's game is Joe Dickerson. Cameron Blanchard and Logan Brown are the ARs. Alyssa Pennington is the fourth official. Eunice Barachi and Kevin Hewitt are the VARs for the night. Here's another turnover by the Galaxy in their own end. A good opportunity here as it comes towards the near side. Nuhu getting forward. Yamane defending. This will come on back. Arriola. Dotson. And all the way back again, left side. Nuhu. Thinking about the early cross, you'll pull it on back. Nuhu wears the captain's armband now. As it comes back in the midfield, Reagan. He'll knock on back to Lopez, who collects it there, right side of the center circle. Again, Jackson Reagan, he is a homegrown all the way through in terms of Seattle Sounders too, and making his way all the way up to the first team. Here's a good opportunity again. Musovski's shot saved by Marcinkowski. The rebound comes out about 25 yards from goal as the Galaxy get possession back. Nuhu once again. Cross comes on in. Justin Hack this time around for LA. Nelson player down for Seattle. Musovski taking a shot to the base. Looks like he might have lost it. Look at it again on the replay. Musovski with a good chance on goal that was saved by Marcinkowski. Then on the cross that came on through. He went head-to-head with John Nelson. And lost his tooth. Looks to be a tooth, at least from what was being held in his right hand. Our first stoppage in this match, 0-0 inside 6 minutes of play. Thank you for joining us. I hope you had a great Saturday early afternoon and into this evening. And thank you for joining us on this broadcast tonight. Galaxy back at home on the 23rd at Dignity Health Sports Park. Get your tickets at LAGalaxy.com or by calling 8773-GALAXY. Star Wars night. Always a good one, always a festive one at the dig. Young Brunel there for Seattle. He's done well for them. Meanwhile, the team doctors continue to look at Musovski. And they might have to make an early substitution here, Seattle. They can't seem to stop the bleeding coming from his mouth. There's lots for LA Galaxy season ticket members to look forward to in 2026. We've got exclusive events, merchandise and concession discounts, and complimentary Apple TV. Yeah. To learn more and become a member today, visit LAGalaxy.com/season tickets. John Nelson being looked at by the Galaxy training staff. Over that left eye there. Got a little mouse coming in. Break out the corner person. Get some work. Cesar rolled on and Julie Beveridge working on him. Musovski helped to his feet. And I don't believe he's going to continue on the night. Seattle's going to have to make their first substitution. And since this is a head contact injury, we'll see what that looks like. So Danny Musovski, who had a couple of good chances in the early 5 minutes, just not able to go, and unfortunately accidents happen. Maybe Ozaze de Rosario will get the call, but probably Jordan will be pushed up into that forward position, and they'll bring on a midfielder, and that would probably be Christian Roldan in this particular case. We'll see how it looks, as Seattle obviously has rotated their lineup for this one. Both the Roldan brothers not in the starting lineup tonight. We will continue. Ferreira goes up to the forward position now, and we'll see what Seattle decides to do next. Here's Yamane getting this ball into midfield, trying to find Peck. It's cleared out of play by Nuhu. Throw in for the LA Galaxy. Glesnes. It'll come on back to Marcinkowski. Again, Glesnes. He'll play to the near side, Yamane. Nelson's still not on the pitch. He's going to get cleared to come back on. As this ball goes out of play, it'll be a throw-in. Seattle still trying to figure out who they'll bring onto the pitch. But if Ferreira goes up and plays the forward position, not necessarily like for like, but we're talking about a striker in this league that has a pedigree for scoring, so that's not a problem for them. Likely they'll bring on somebody in the middle to take care of business there. Most likely Christian Roldan. But we'll see how it goes. Here's Glesnes now for LA. It'll come on past the stripe, chipped on forward on the right side. Yamane, good ball in for Peck here. Side of the area, sends it in, looking for Royce, who tries to go high and near post. And it's high and wide. This will be a goal kick. Good chance there for the Galaxy. We'll look at it again on the replay. Nice build-up on the right side. Yamane smart enough to play that to the side of the area for Peck. Back out it goes for Royce, and unfortunately, high and wide. Thomas to take the goal kick. They'll lift this one on the midfield over the far side. It goes. Incidentally, congratulations to all the graduates. Noticing all the posts on social media that the graduations have begun in college over the last couple of days. So congratulations. Slow things down. Don't speed things up in this life. Ball comes out of play over the near side touch. This will be a throw-in. Nuhu now for Seattle. Jackson Reagan. Lopez. Again, Reagan once again. Here's Lopez, played in the midfield. Galaxy almost get this one back. And they're fortunate a foul will be called. It will be called against Justin Hack, and he picks up a yellow card. Hack tried to jump the play and get the Galaxy back on the offensive end. But Morris did well to keep possession, then turned him around, and that's an easy yellow card there when you grab onto the jersey. So Hack picks up the yellow. 12 minutes into this contest, 0-0. Rusnak comes on instead. Okay. So he'll come into the attacking midfielder role. Pereira. He'll play onto the right side, and this will go on through and out of play. Goal kick for the LA Galaxy. Galaxy are slowing the pace of this match. Marcinkowski sending everybody downfield, and no real reason for LA to try to build out of the back here. This will come on forward. Clipped forward by Winder in his first touch of this one. And then sent back the other way into the Galaxy defense. Here is Jordan Morris. Morris trying to cut it on back for the on-running Rusnak. It'll come on back defensively on the left side. It's again Lopez. This time Morris into the area. Glesnes with the clearance. The cross towards the backside of the 6 is too far for Ferreira and out of play for a goal kick. LA Galaxy. Good job there on the part of John Nelson. Hack. So come back to Marcinkowski again. Justin Hack, far side of his penalty area, now forced to try to work out of it. Gives it up. Ferreira able to push it forward. Rusnak again into the area. It comes broken up. Another opportunity here for Seattle as the Galaxy clear forward into midfield. Here's Royce getting past the stripe. We'll have to play to the right side. Gabriel Peck. Seattle with 5 players back. In towards center it goes to Eric Tommy. Players on the ground in a collision. No fouls, says the referee. The Galaxy with possession. Gabriel Peck lifting towards the left side. Here's Joseph Painsil. Painsil working on one defender. Fires towards goal. Deflected, and it's wide of the far post. Corner kick for the LA Galaxy. First corner of the night for the Galaxy. Nice ball here from Peck, setting Joe up. Then he cut back on his defender, found the space to get the shot, and one off of Lopez and out of play. Zero here. Short corner taken. Here's Royce. He's come out to Peck. Plays it on back to Yamane. Cerrillo. Centrally it goes to Nelson. Eric Tommy this time around against Cerrillo. They'll go to the right side. Yamane. Flat and back. The Galaxy again giving up real estate here. Seattle pushes up all the way back in their own half of midfield. Nelson back to Cerrillo. This ball is going to find its way back to Marcinkowski. Here's Cerrillo, flat over to Nelson again. And it's played out of the Galaxy defense in the length of the field. That's a win for Seattle. Jackson Reagan. This will come ahead to Ferreira. Able to go to the right side and cleared on back. Lopez. Hassani Dotson, the former Minnesota United player. It'll come on back to Andrew Thomas, the goalkeeper, top of his penalty area. Jackson Reagan this time around. Dotson. Ferreira drops back into midfield, plays into space. This will find its way back to Marcinkowski. Here's Glesnes. Able to play to the left side, trying to find Joseph Painsil. Second ball's won by Joe. He's got Nelson to his left, but then it's poked away from him. And it comes on back. Lopez over to Reagan. Left side it goes to Nuhu. He'll take up the space. Trailing on the play. Here's Brunel. Rusnak, and back it goes. And they restart with Reagan. Arriola. Come back from an ACL injury, Paul Arriola, last year. Working his way back. This ball gets across. Cerrillo. Ferreira again. Left side it goes. Here's Arriola's cross towards the top of the six. Cleared out by Justin Hack. Gabriel Peck is there to help out Mickey Yamane. They'll take towards midfield. Peck again on possession. Plays on in for Marco Royce, returning the service for Peck. This is promising for the Galaxy. Peck still with it. Is he brought down? No, says the referee, as he got wrong-footed and went down to the ground. Brunel here as the ball comes into central. Rusnak trying to play Jordan Morrison. Top of the box it comes Ferreira, who ran past it and cleared away. Joseph Painsil for the Galaxy. He'll trot on into midfield and pass the stripe on the left side. Has it for LA. Back it goes. Eric Tommy from distance. No, won't take the shot. Goes right side. Gabriel Peck. Back into Royce. Back for Gabby. Cleared away. And off of Royce and then out of play. Goal kick. Things opening up a bit between these two sides. Little end-to-end action. Here's Rusnak. Arriola. Paul Arriola started out with the LA Galaxy Academy. Then went down to play for Tijuana. And then found his way back in the Major League Soccer at Dallas before making his way here to Seattle. Nice job by Yamane. Stamps him up, and Galaxy get it back. Yamane. Winder. There, Tommy's clearance not good enough. Here's Ferreira from 22. Blocked, another chance. Blocked another time. And the Galaxy are able to clear towards the far side. Nelson into Royce. It'll come on back to Justin Hack. Royce. You'll find Glesnes this time around. Hack will stand over it. Survey the situation. Winder and back to Hack. Cerrillo this time around. Winder. Again Cerrillo. Royce to the near side, gets away from one defender, able to keep possession. So come on back to Glesnes. Hack will restart. Nelson to the left side, able to push it forward to Eric Tommy. He'll run up the left side. Joseph Paintsill stays wide, and the attempted pass through is broken up, but the Galaxy get it back. Winder. Right side it goes, Yamane. Royce for the Galaxy. Cerrillo. Still work to be done on this field as the ball's bouncing around a bit. They'll get it done in the next few weeks for sure. Here's Winder. Glesnes. Ball will go near side. Yamane. The Galaxy continue to play in front of the defense instead of getting beyond the defense. Yamane with the throw, and it comes on into Royce. Back it goes. Cerrillo. Edwin. A restart from midfield. Glesnes. Edwin. Plays on through, this time Tommy. He'll switch over to the left side. Joseph Paintsill will have to chase back, but has it now for the Galaxy. A restart with Hack. Squared on over to Glesnes. Hack again at the stripe now for the Galaxy. They'll work right side. Yamane plays it into Royce. The run being made by Peck. Good ball ahead, and Gabby with a chance here. Fires and scores! And Gabriel Peck continues to stay hot for the LA Galaxy from Marco Royce. It is 1-0 LA in the 23rd minute of the contest. Great through ball on the part of Marco Royce there, recognizing the run being made by Gabriel Peck. And Peck did well to finish it off. Yamane squares it in. Royce takes a look. Peck's on the run. Good pass on through. Reagan can't get to him. And no chance for Andrew Thomas. 1-0 in favor of the LA Galaxy. Already beyond the goals against average that Seattle has put up this season. Not necessarily against the run of play, because I think it was end-to-end over the last 10 minutes here. And this is a very good goal by the Galaxy, getting Seattle cheating offensively. Here's Reagan as we continue. Dotson over to Nuhu. Ariola dispossessed by Yamane. Here's Gabriel Peck now for LA. Into Royce, lets it go for Yamane. Wrong-footed. He's trying to find Joseph Paintsill, who has it now. Joe inside 30. Still on possession. Squares it over to Winder. Back it comes. This time it's Glesnes. Justin Hack. Edwin able to get this one forward to Gabriel, I should say, to Marco Royce. And they'll restart from midfield. Justin Hack. Here's Glesnes. Trying to go back in for Yamane on the return. And unfortunately, here's Seattle back the other way now. Arriola runs it down near corner. Yamane getting back defensively. Back out it goes to Nuhu. Possession here for Seattle, though. Again, Arriola. Squared on in. Played into the area this time for Dotson. It's going to be cleared away by Tommy, but he gave it right back to Seattle. Ferreira finds Jordan. Jordan Morris, that is. This time it's Nuhu. Left side, Rusnak. Dotson. Again, Hassani Dotson. The Galaxy in a good defensive posture at the moment. Front to back, pretty tight. About the width of the penalty area. Rusnak. So come back out to Nuhu. Ball went out of play. It looks, no, apparently not. We continue. Rusnak. This time back off the foot of Brunel. Reagan. Lopez to the right side this time around. Kingston. Again, Lopez. Played into Arriola. You'll lift it back to Reagan. 26 minutes have been played. It is 1-0 in favor of the LA Galaxy. Arriola back to Reagan once again. Tries to roll this ball forward and does. The Galaxy will be called. No, they will not be called for a foul there. And the ball's cleared away. Here's Ferreira on the far side. It'll come on back to Kingston. Reagan once again. This field at Lumen Field has been down as of April 14th, playable. Still some spots that look to be worked on here. And they should be able to get it done by the time the World Cup gets underway, June 11th. Ball goes left side now. Arriola on his right foot, taken off the ball by Yamane. Foul called against LA. Right outside the left corner of the area. And this is where the Galaxy have found themselves in some problems over the last few games, especially with some of the fouls that Mickey Yamane has been called against. This foul was just outside the box. Luckily that time for the Galaxy, but still in a dangerous area here where a ball can be flighted towards the back post with pace, keeping the goalkeeper Marcinkowski on his line, which Vancouver did in their tying goal against the Galaxy at Dignity Health Sports Park a few weeks ago. Two-man wall for LA. Ferreira is there. Rusnak is there. Here's Rusnak. Tries to play it on in. Knocked away by Cerrillo. Nuhu's header towards goal and right on to Marcinkowski. Hey, don't miss out on club updates and exclusive ticket offers sent straight to your phone. Join the Galaxy's new text notification program by texting Galaxy to 81257. This will be a foul on the left side. Free kick for the Galaxy. Foul against Lopez as Eric Tommy goes down. First start since the injury for Eric Tommy. So we'll see how much he can go beyond 45 minutes, or maybe 45 will be the allotted time for him. If so, then Marco Royce would drop in the midfield and Nascimento will be the striker. We'll see what that looks like as the game progresses. Right now, though, a half hour into this one, and it's the Galaxy on top 1-0 with a free kick coming from the left side, about 3 yards in from the touchline. Here's Royce. Plays it into the box, knocked away. Chance kept alive by Nelson. His pass to the top of the area cleared away by Brunel. And here comes the counterattack for Seattle. Ferreira closed down. Nice job by Nelson. Digs in with Brunel once again, but it is Seattle that comes out with possession. This time it's Jackson Reagan. Albert Rusnak. He'll play to the right side. Dotson. Reagan. Near side it comes. Nuhu. And back to the goalkeeper, Andrew Thomas. And the Galaxy playing more pragmatically tonight, making sure they don't get exposed in the back. And that's helping a lot so far. Here's Seattle trying to open up LA. Yamane closes that down. And Surreal will knock it back now to Glesnes, and they'll restart with Hack. Left side of the Galaxy penalty area. He'll just lift in the midfield looking for Joseph Painsil. Good battle for Painsil and Lopez. A foul against Joseph Painsil and a free kick. Here's Dotson over to Reagan. He'll lift the head to the left side. Ariola. Yamane defending there. Back out it goes. Reagan. Right side of the circle. Lopez once again. They'll put the ball back on Reagan and play it out the right side. Kingston into Ferreira and cleared out by Justin Hack. This is not bad for the Galaxy. A little shaky in the first 7 minutes or so, but this has been a lot better. Reagan. Nuhu. You'll find Ariola on the left side, able to play it forward. Rusnak tries to get through Glesnes, who overran the play. Jakob is lucky to get to this one, and even more fortunate if he gets to throw in. No, it'll be Seattle's. Here's Nuhu. Back it goes once again. Reagan. Again, Nuhu on the near side, able to play it ahead. And they'll restart. Nowhere to go. This is better for the Galaxy, forcing it back onto the center backs. Lopez has to go right side. Kingston closed by John Nelson. Dotson able to play it forward to Ferreira. This is clipped into the Galaxy defense and offside on Jordan Morris. And possession back to the LA Galaxy here. Elevate your game day in 2026 with a premium membership. Visit premium.lagalaxy.com to learn more today. JT Marcinkowski on possession now for the Galaxy as we continue. Glesnes plays on the near side. Yamane able to play it forward to Royce. It'll come on loose in midfield. Lopez has to go back. Jackson Reagan will build out of the back once again. We'll see about the adjustments at halftime, though. That'll make a big difference here. Here's Nuhu for Seattle. Dotson will knock it back here for Reagan. Again, Nuhu. Good job by Peck, forcing him back. Reagan plays on in. You'll find Brunel quickly ahead. It goes to Rusnak. On the left side it comes. Paul Arriola. Again left. Rusnak. Into the corner of the area it comes. Taken by Arriola. Dotson squares it into center. Reagan getting forward. Lets this one go. Kingston able to play on the right side. Watched by Nelson. Good slide tackle there by John. And out of play over the far side touch. This will be a throw-in. Long throw. Into the area, knocked away. Nice job by Cerrillo, just clearing it out into midfield. Seattle on possession once again. Andrew Thomas. One of the things the Galaxy can't do, though, is drop on into a shell and try to get through the first half with a 1-0 lead. You have to play the game. And sometimes when you play the game, you score a second goal. So we'll see what happens here. Reagan for Seattle. It's be a foul on Royce. You'll take that foul. That's 10 yards past the stripe. Take that foul all day long. Make your life easier. Force them to start right there. And they have to go all the way back to the goalkeeper, to Thomas. He'll play it out to Nuhu, and they have to restart once again. Square it on over to Reagan. They'll try to play left side, and again, bad pass and out of play. Possession to the Galaxy. And that's what happens with smart fouls. You get yourself opportunities back the other way. Yamane. Not a good ball by Tommy coming on back, and here comes Seattle now. Ferreira to the left side. Arriola, the cross towards that back post and pulled down by Marcinkowski. JT looking to roll out left for the Galaxy and finds John Nelson. Here's Nelson. Back to his goalkeeper, Marcinkowski. He's got Glesnes, decides to play it ahead and beyond him. Yamane on the near side. Royce has dropped into the midfield position now for the Galaxy and orchestrating a little bit more. This will come left side for Nelson. Ahead it goes to Joseph Painsil. Painsil still with it, drawing two defenders, a third defender. He'll play it on back. That's on a little better by the Galaxy. Justin Hack. Glesnes. Again, Jakob. Chipped on forward and played beyond on the part of Peck, but it'll be Seattle on possession. Brunel. Lopez as he'll push towards midfield. Again, Reagan. Lets this one go back to Nuhu, left side of the circle, switching the point of the attack, trying to go far side. Nelson will bring it down, watched there by Jordan Morris, and then cleared towards midfield. Morris still has some hops, but not the player from 5 years ago, thanks to a couple of knee injuries, but also Father Time. Still difficult to deal with. Brunel, I should say, Royce will play out the near side against Brunel. And it'll come on back now, Yamane from Peck. At midfield, the Galaxy on possession. Nelson. Justin Hack once again. Over towards the near side it comes. Glesnes and back to Hack. 39 minutes have been played. 1-0 in favor of the LA Galaxy. This comes through, and Nuhu is able to save it, and back to his goalkeeper, Thomas. Lopez. Long ball into the area, broken up. Off the foot of Kingston that time around. Peck will try to switch it to the left. You'll find Joseph Painsil. Kingston defending. Painsil cuts into his right foot, lays it off for Eric Tommy. This time it's Marco Royce. And the Galaxy deliberately trying to set the pace of this match slower. Winder chips towards the left side. Tommy again. They'll restart with Nelson and Royce. Marco tries to play it in. That's deflected towards the end line. Kingston clears the penalty area, but it is Eric Tommy back to Joseph Painsil. Tommy, side of the area, plays it through beyond Winder and cleared away. Jakob Glesnes from distance, and he'll take the shot and out of play for a goal kick. Seattle. Hey, download the LA Galaxy app today as your one-stop shop for everything Galaxy. Easy ticket management, exclusive content, the latest Galaxy news and scores. Visit lagalaxy.com/app for more information. 1-0 here in favor of the Galaxy. Will have a good amount of stoppage time. Remember the injury at the top of the game where Musovski had to leave. I would say at least 3 minutes just off of that alone. And perhaps more. Nuhu. That one was broken up by Winder. Nuhu has it again in midfield. It'll come into Hassani Dotson. Lets it go for Reagan. Tries to play it down the middle of the park. This is Rusnak into Ferreira. It'll come on loose, and Marcinkowski will pick up in front of Justin Hack. JT outlets out the left side. John Nelson. Back to Hack once again in some trouble. Quickly in the midfield on the right. Intended for Gabriel Peck, but that's broken up. Ball bounces around the Galaxy half of midfield. This time Nelson. It'll come on loose, and Cerrillo is there for LA. Should play it into space, and he does. Joseph Painsil on the run will collect it there. Right side of Kingston, trying to work it in towards the area. Broken up. Comes back out. Cerrillo. There's Glesnes. On the right side it goes. And they'll restart at midfield. Here's Justin Hack. All the way back to his goalkeeper. Marcinkowski lifting in the midfield. We've played 43 minutes. 1-0 in favor of the LA Galaxy. As Gabriel Peck has scored again for LA. For Peck, that's goal number 5 on the season. And he's getting back to his form of what he was doing for the Galaxy in the CONCACAF Champions Cup. Now he's applying it here in MLS, which has been very needed for this Galaxy team. Good job by Eric Tommy getting the foul, and he'll get the yellow card in his favor as Kingston picks up the yellow here. Free kick here for the LA Galaxy. And a good yellow to take. He knew he needed to do it off the bad pass from him. But he stopped the Galaxy counterattack. And young players, yellow cards are bad to take when it's a reckless foul or something that is not involved in slowing the play down. If you're going to take a yellow, you're going to take it off of a scoring situation. In other words, you're going to try to save a goal, or you're going to save a counterattack. Taking a yellow at midfield to cut down a counterattack is not a bad yellow card. Now, if you're not aware of the fact that you have help and you get a yellow, that's a different story. Here come the Galaxy again, and here comes Eric Tommy. On the left side it goes. Joseph Painsil. Painsil pokes to goal, and it's wide and out of play, and this will be a goal kick. A little frustration there for Joe, because if he lifts his head, he might realize that there's Gabriel Peck making the run to the 6, and he might have some help coming on a late run to the top of the area. 45 down, and we'll see how much stoppage time. 5. This ball comes ahead for Ferreira. Side of the Galaxy 6. Attempted cross is blocked as the ball spins towards the end line. Ferreira one more chance here as he pokes it in towards the spot. Cleared away by Nelson. But it is Seattle on possession. Reagan over to Dotson. Lets it go for Nuhu. Ball on the left side this time. Arriola now. Won by Yamane. Able to play it on forward. Winder. This comes to the captain, Royce. Marco will just look for some green pastures. He takes it forward and forward. Has Joseph Painsil now in the area. Royce overlaps. Again, Joe can't get the pass away, but keeps possession. And back to midfield. Justin Hack. Glesnes. This is Cerrillo. Nelson wide to Joseph Painsil. Cerrillo once again. Hack. Pretty good stretch here for the LA Galaxy. After some shakiness early. Ball on the right side now. Yamane plays it in for Peck. Trying to find his shot. Then he passed it to nobody, but he gets it back. Peck on possession, and back it comes to Elijah Winder. Yamane. Cerrillo. Here's Painsil. Justin Hack. And the Galaxy doing a good job. Just touching the ball around. Yamane to the near side. Gabriel Peck. Back out to Winder. And they'll restart defensive side of the circle here. Glesnes will switch to the left. Painsil does well to keep it in play. And offside against Joe. Over and back. Here's Reagan. Nuhu. And Seattle on possession. Galaxy had a good little stint there of possession. Moving Seattle around. Keeping the ball on their own half at times, and then knocking it forward when they will. Nuhu. Onto the near side it comes. Arriola tries to run through Yamane, wants to foul. Mickey Yamane will pick up the yellow here. Second foul in this situation. And a good free kick opportunity now for Seattle. Look at the replay once again. Arriola one-on-one and Mickey, and that's the foul. The yellow card happens with that left hand into the face of Paul Arriola. Everything else was done right by Mickey. Other than that, that's what you would call a bad yellow card. Young players watching and listening tonight, that one there is a bad yellow card. You did everything right near your own goal, and unfortunately you stuck that hand out and picked up a yellow. 1-0 Galaxy. Rusnak will take this. Just outside the left corner. Squares it in, comes back out to Ferreira. He plays it on in straight for Kingston, and his shot over the bar and out of play. No rush here if you're JT Marcinkowski, as we're at 49-20 now. That should pretty much kill off the first half. As Marcinkowski sends everybody downfield. JT will send it to midfield along the near side. Played back into the Galaxy defense, won by Yamane. He'll clear it forward and out over the near side touch. Nuhu with the throw in. Back over to Jackson Reagan. And our referee will point to midfield, and that is the end of officially 45 minutes from Lumen Field, where the LA Galaxy is going to go to the locker room with a 1-0 lead, as Gabriel Peck from Marco Royce put the Galaxy on top. For Peck, his 5th goal on the season, and Royce continues to perform for the LA Galaxy here. Galaxy 1, Seattle 0. Halftime is coming up next. Stay with us.
In 1925, Modelo began brewing beer for those who believe in better. A model beer, steeped in the tradition of tireless effort. A rich Pilsner-style lager for those who wear their heart and heritage in their rolled-up sleeve. Since our first batch 94 years ago, to every bottle raised today, we've proved that it doesn't matter where you come from. It matters what you're made of. Modelo Especial, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Drink responsibly. Imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
Dignity Health is the official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy, including Glendale Memorial, St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Across Dignity Health hospitals and care sites, the well-being of patients is always the priority. To learn about emergency services, healthcare, and healthy joints, you can visit dignityhealth.org/SoCal. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness.
Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel is California's #1 entertainment destination for unparalleled superstars. Catch vocal powerhouse Christina Aguilera July 21st, rock out to Imagine Dragons July 23rd, and enjoy the laid-back rap of Snoop Dogg July 24th. Tickets on sale now at YamavaTheater.com. Only at Yamava Resort and Casino, celebrating its 40th anniversary. You win. Must be 21 to enter.
LA Galaxy fans, are you ready to take your game day experience to the next level? Then take it to new heights with Vivid Seats Elite Seats in Section 130, Row D. Your ticket to all the on-field Galaxy action, plus exclusive perks. Enjoy prime seats that come with parking and a $20 concession credit with every ticket. Don't miss this amazing experience. Score Vivid Seats Elite Seat tickets today, exclusively on the app or on vividseats.com, and earn rewards on every purchase from the only ticket company with a rewards program. Vivid Seats, the official partner of the LA Galaxy. Dignity Health is the official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy, including Glendale Memorial, St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Across Dignity Health hospitals and care sites, the well-being of patients is always the priority. To learn about emergency services, healthcare, and healthy joints, you can visit dignityhealth.org/SoCal. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness.
Halftime from Lumen Field, where the LA Galaxy go to the locker room leading 1-0 over the Seattle Sounders. It was shaky for the first 6-7 minutes for the Galaxy, but then they settled things down and found their way. At times in the match, it was wide open end to end, and then the Galaxy stung Seattle on a good ball by Mickey Yamane, winning the ball at the near side touch. He plays it square centrally towards Royce. Royce takes a look over his shoulder, and he sees Gabriel Peck making a run towards the penalty area, and Marco sends it on through, and then Peck did the rest, beating the defender in Reagan as well as the goalkeeper Thomas, giving the Galaxy a 1-0 lead. After that, it's been half chances for both clubs, not much else going on. Possession stack goes Seattle's way, but that's not a problem for the Galaxy right now, keeping the game in front of them. That's the way they need to play here. 51% to 45% and change. Shots 4 for Seattle. The Galaxy's had 5 because things have opened up in the transition for LA going forward. Shots on target 2 for Seattle. The Galaxy had 1 that went into the back of the net. 295 passes for Seattle, 265 for the Galaxy. 89.2% effective in terms of passing accuracy for Seattle. The Galaxy is a little bit better than they were on Wednesday night, 84.9% right now. Corner kicks, LA's had the lone corner so far. Total crosses, 2 for Seattle, 0 for the Galaxy. Both sides have been called offside twice so far in this match. Yellow cards, 2 to the LA Galaxy and 1 to the Seattle Sounders, and that's where we stand right now in this match. Pretty even throughout 45 minutes. The Galaxy with the advantage on the scoreboard, leading 1-0. And how about that? Usually the scoreboard indicates who has the possession. The Galaxy lead 1-0. The possession belongs to Seattle right now. 1-0 in favor of the Galaxy. We'll have more of halftime right after these words. Stay with us.
LA Galaxy fans, are you ready to take your game day experience to the next level? Then take it to new heights with Vivid Seats Elite Seats in Section 130, Row D. Your ticket to all the on-field Galaxy action, plus exclusive perks. Enjoy prime seats that come with parking and a $20 concession credit with every ticket. Don't miss this amazing experience. Score Vivid Seats Elite Seat tickets today exclusively on the app or on vividseats.com and earn rewards on every purchase from the only ticket company with a rewards program. Vivid Seats, the official partner of the LA Galaxy.
In 1925, Modelo began brewing beer for those who believe in better. A model beer, steeped in the tradition of tireless effort. A rich Pilsner-style lager for those who wear their heart and heritage on their rolled-up sleeve. Since our first batch 94 years ago, to every bottle raised today, we've proved that it doesn't matter where you come from. It matters what you're made of. Modelo Especial, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Drink responsibly. Imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
Dignity Health is the official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy, including Glendale Memorial, St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Across Dignity Health hospitals and care sites, the well-being of patients is always the priority. To learn about emergency services, healthcare, and healthy joints, you can visit dignityhealth.org/SoCal. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness.
Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel is California's #1 entertainment destination for unparalleled superstars. Catch vocal powerhouse Christina Aguilera July 21st, rock out to Imagine Dragons July 23rd, and enjoy the laid-back rap of Snoop Dogg July 24th. Tickets on sale now at YamavaTheater.com. Only at Yamava Resort and Casino, celebrating its 40th anniversary. You win? Must be 21 to enter.
LA Galaxy fans, are you ready to take your game day experience to the next level? Then take it to new heights with Vivid Seats Elite Seats in Section 130, Row D. Your ticket to all the on-field Galaxy action, plus exclusive perks. Enjoy prime seats that come with parking and a $20 concession credit with every ticket. Don't miss this amazing experience. Score Vivid Seats Elite Seat tickets today exclusively on the app or on vividseats.com and earn rewards on every purchase from the only ticket company with a rewards program. Vivid Seats, the official partner of the LA Galaxy. Dignity Health is the official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy, including Glendale Memorial, St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Across Dignity Health hospitals and care sites, the well-being of patients is always the priority. To learn about emergency services, healthcare, and healthy joints, you can visit dignityhealth.org/SoCal. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness.
Halftime continues with the Galaxy leading 1-0. Other scores of games in progress around Major League Soccer. San Diego and Cincinnati are tied at 1. RSL and Colorado also tied at 1. Sporting Kansas City looking to make it 2 wins in a row. They're on the road at Austin and leading by a count of 2-1 in that match. Austin was blitzed by San Diego last game 5-0. Vancouver and Houston are 0-0. That game being played in Houston. Now to the finals, where Charlotte defeated Toronto by a score of 3-1. DC and St. Louis tied at 1. It was New England 2, Minnesota 1. Red Bull and New York City in the Battle of the Big Apple tied at 1 apiece. Atlanta and Orlando tied at 1. It was Philadelphia 1 and Columbus 1. The other final from earlier today, Chicago defeated Montreal by a count of 2-0. 45 minutes down, and the Galaxy lead 1-0 over Seattle, although the adjustments and the changes in the second half will certainly impact this game. There's plenty of firepower on the bench for Seattle, and the Galaxy will have to look to preserving some possession in the second half and look for the second goal, because I doubt that one goal will be enough tonight. But it's the Galaxy 1, Seattle Sounders 0. The second half is coming up next. Stay with us.
LA Galaxy fans, are you ready to take your game day experience to the next level? Then take it to new heights with Vivid Seats Elite Seats in Section 130, Row D. Your ticket to all the on-field Galaxy action, plus exclusive perks. Enjoy prime seats that come with parking and a $20 concession credit with every ticket. Don't miss this amazing experience. Score Vivid Seats Elite Seat tickets today, exclusively on the app or on vividseats.com, and earn rewards on every purchase from the only ticket company with a rewards program. Vivid Seats, the official partner of the LA Galaxy.
In 1925, Modelo began brewing beer for those who believe in better. A model beer, steeped in the tradition of tireless effort. A rich Pilsner-style lager for those who wear their heart and heritage in their rolled-up sleeve. Since our first batch 94 years ago, to every bottle raised today, we've proved that it doesn't matter where you come from. It matters what you're made of. Modelo Especial, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Drink responsibly. Imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
Dignity Health is the official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy, including Glendale Memorial, St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Across Dignity Health hospitals and care sites, the well-being of patients is always the priority. To learn about emergency services, healthcare, and healthy joints, you can visit dignityhealth.org/SoCal. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness.
Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel is California's #1 entertainment destination for unparalleled superstars. Catch vocal powerhouse Christina Aguilera July 21st, rock out to Imagine Dragons July 23rd, and enjoy the laid-back rap of Snoop Dogg July 24th. Tickets on sale now at YamavaTheater.com. Only at Yamava Resort and Casino, celebrating its 40th anniversary. You win. Must be 21 to enter.
Dignity Health is the official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy, including Glendale Memorial, St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Across Dignity Health hospitals and care sites, the well-being of patients is always the priority. To learn about emergency services, healthcare, and healthy joints, you can visit dignityhealth.org/SoCal. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness. This LA Galaxy match is presented by Modelo, made for those with a fighting spirit.
Lumen Field is the site on a very cool evening. No surprise this time of year in the Pacific Northwest. No rain, though, so that's a good thing. The Galaxy trained in the rain yesterday. But today it's been nice and cool and perfect for the beautiful game, and an opportunity here for the Galaxy, one that they had to take advantage of, because losing at Kansas City certainly was a shock, and something that 6 points have been lost against the Western Conference rival there, that maybe the Galaxy could have been in fourth place coming into tonight's game. So if the Galaxy can take care of business against a top team like Seattle and potentially move themselves into 7th or 8th position in the Western Conference tonight, That'll be nice for the next home game as the Galaxy wrap up the first half of the season, heading into the World Cup break at Dignity Health Sports Park when Houston comes to town on Saturday, May 23rd. It's also Star Wars night at Dignity Health Sports Park. So get your tickets now because they're going to go in a hurry. LAGalaxy.com or at 877-3-GALAXY. Get in touch with your ticket rep. Talk to them about the upcoming game and see if there are some more games on the schedule that you'll want to be part of when the Galaxy return to work. Remember, on July 17th, it's the first El Tráfico, and it'll be at Dignity Health Sports Park. So start making those ticket plans as well. It's never too early to get the right seat at the home of the six-time champions. Right now, 1-0 in favor of the LA Galaxy as the players are about to make their way back onto the pitch here. The Galaxy should have the ball to start the second half. One substitution for Seattle due to the injury to Musovski. Galaxy have not made any substitutions. Will probably come back with the same group to start the second half here, although I think Eric Tommy's probably on minutes. At the very best, he'll go 60, I imagine. Well, here's the substitution now for Seattle as Kingston leaves the match. And Kosa Renzi comes on now for the Seattle Sounders. So that's the second one. Kalani Kosa Rienzi. The Galaxy now exiting the tunnel and coming back onto the pitch a little late. Some sportsmanship going on here for the Galaxy. And we'll see how that goes for them. Maya Yoshida putting on the shirt, about to come on as well for the Galaxy. Maybe not right this second. So we'll see what this looks like going forward for LA. So if Maya comes on, that would put Justin Hack as a defensive midfielder. And then we'll see about the rest of it for the Galaxy as the night progresses. Second half is underway. Seattle with the ball off the kickoff. It comes over to Kosa Rienzi, who gets a touch, and back it goes defensively to Jackson Reagan. Here's Kingston on the near side. Again, Kosa Rienzi. Kingston. And back to Reagan once again. The Galaxy set their line in midfield. Dotson. Nuhu, three in the back now for Seattle as they go forward. And they'll put more into the midfield in a 3-4-3 formation right now as it looks off the top of the second half. Early ball into the area off the cross. This is headed towards the goal, but way wide, I believe, off of Jordan Morris. Morris says he didn't touch it. And Seattle will get the corner kick after all. Corner kick from the near side. Galaxy in the white, Seattle in their seafoam dark green with the light green trim. Ferreira's cross into the air, the header towards goal, second header, and it's wide. And this will be a goal kick for the LA Galaxy. Paul Arriola getting on the last touch there. As we get the replay once again. Ball coming towards the penalty spot, headed towards goal. Arriola's glancing header actually sent it wide of the frame. Goal kick for the Galaxy. JT Marcinkowski will take it. Scoring power on the bench for Seattle. Paul Rothrock, as well as Osaze de Rosario. In the midfield, if they want to use him, is Christian Roldan. Here comes Seattle now. Kosa Rienzi down the middle of the park, lets it go. It'll come on back. Brunel over to Nuhu. Playing for the far side touch. Back it goes to the left corner of the area. Squared centrally this time. Lopez. Rienzi back from Brunel. He'll get it on into the area, and this time off of his shins and out of play. It's going to be a goal kick for the LA Galaxy this time around. Working right through the middle of LA that time around, and oh no for Seattle. It looks like Jesus Ferreira took a shot in the knee. That might be a clattering of knees as he got the pass away. Looking for the replay once again as this came top of the box, and Glesnes went on through, and Ferreira apparently went down. As we take a look at one more time here. Look at it again. Glesnes with the slide tackle goes after the ball, and between Glesnes and Ferreira, I don't think it's a foul on Jakob Glesnes. Glesnes made a good defensive play on the ball, and Jesus Ferreira's follow through became collateral damage. A free kick for the Galaxy. Dangerous play to Seattle at midfield. Free kick LA. It'll come near side. Nelson. They'll knock on back to Hack. See a little more energy here from Seattle to press the Galaxy a little bit more. Marcinkowski will lift into midfield, knocked on back into the Galaxy end. Yamani with the clearance. Gabriel Peck trying to find possession. Back it goes to Glesnes, whose clearance was not good enough, and he recovers well, but it's going to be a corner kick for Seattle as Paul Arriola almost created a chance for himself. Corner Seattle from the far side this time around, with the Galaxy leading 1-0. Right-footed ball that's going to bend in towards goal. Rusnak will take it. Lifts it into the 6. Out comes Marcinkowski to pull it down quickly. Outletting into midfield, trying to find Joseph Paintsill. And played all the way back to the goalkeeper, Andrew Thomas, who has the collected left side of his area. Officially Seattle in a 4-2-3-1, but I believe they're going to be playing with 3 in the back for most of the second half. Rienzi's going to be playing the wing back position, but playing higher. This will be dumped into the Galaxy defense. Nelson gets a piece of it. It's going to be out of play. Touched last by the Galaxy. I'm not sure if John Nelson has a black eye or he's just got some dirt on his face there after his collision earlier in the match with Rusnak. It was just over that left eye where he started bleeding a bit, so maybe that's a band-aid of sorts. Ball into the area for Ferreira. He might have been offside, but it's picked up by Marcinkowski. JT rolls out the near side for Justin Hack. On the near side it goes to Nelson, able to play it ahead to Thomas, and or Eric Tommy I should say. Cleared by Nelson into midfield on the near side. Here's Joseph Paintsill. Back it goes for Edwin Cerrillo. He'll go to the right side, kept alive by Peck, knocks it back. Yamane. Peck once again. Mickey on a yellow card for the Galaxy. Needs to be careful. Glesnes squares over to Hack. Nelson played on forward off of Eric Tommy, but also off a defender. It'll be a throw-in for the LA Galaxy. Nelson nowhere to go on this throw-in, and a referee wants him to get it going here, and the Galaxy need to move around a bit. Now Nelson tries to find Joseph Paintsill. Second ball comes back to John, able to play it in to Gabriel Peck, and he'll play it forward. It's a little early to play defensive here for the Galaxy. They'll have to be careful. Kosarienzi playing up the near side. Marcinkowski well off his line. He'll collect the side of his area. Good job there by JT. Here's Justin Hack now for the Galaxy. Closed by Ferreira. Played in the midfield. Joseph Painsil, a heavy touch. Seattle on possession once again. Cerrillo, good job. Ahead it goes to Tommy. Now to Joseph Painsil. Joe on possession, trying to weave his way through two players and kept alive for now. In comes Cerrillo. Good job by Edwin getting it back. Plays it on back to Winder. Elijah taking the ball forward. He'll play left side. JT. Out of play over the near side touch. Painsil did well that time for the Galaxy. Kosarienzi on the defensive play. Throw in LA. Painsil off of his foot and out of play. Throwing. Again, about 7-8 minutes into the start of the half, and the Galaxy should try to find their rhythm a bit as the throw comes in to the goalkeeper Thomas. It comes off of Royce, and the Galaxy pressing well here on the Galaxy captain Marco Royce, and they get themselves a throw-in out of it. Good work there by Marco. Possession to the LA Galaxy here. The throw by Kosarienzi back into the area, and Thomas had to play it, and he played it right off the heels of Royce. Fortunate for him, it didn't go into the net. Galaxy on possession though. Yamane right side. Here's Winder. Mickey. Elijah once again. Not many touches for Winder in the first half. This ball will come back now to Justin Hack. Tommy, and all the way back to his goalkeeper Marcinkowski. Getting back to Winder. He's likely to see a lot more action here in the second half in terms of Seattle trying to attack down the middle of the park. They're going to need him defensively with Edwin Cerrillo to help things out. Ed's had a nice start to the second half here. Here's Reagan. Nuhu on the left. Played on through to Ferreira. Arriola this time around. His cross comes on in. Settle for Ferreira, looking for the shot. Cerrillo gets in front of it. Galaxy can't clear the shot towards goal, over the bar and out of play from Rusnak. Goal kick for the LA Galaxy, and the Galaxy dodged one there as the ball was settled down nicely for Jesus Ferreira. And Edwin Cerrillo was able to step in through and keep him from getting the shot off. Kosarienzi did well. Justin Hack was there as well. But then it squirted on loose, and Rusnak with that right-footed ball tried to sail it into the far upper corner, and he got too much of it. Goal kick here. 10 minutes into the second half. 56 minutes now played. 1-0 in favor of the LA Galaxy. And Marcinkowski will lift this in the midfield. Knocked forward by Winder. And out of play. Throw in. Thomas. Kosarienzi. Played on back. Thomas. He'll lift it long. This one back into the Galaxy defense. Nelson will chest it down. Watched there by Jordan Morris, who wins it. It'll go side of the Galaxy penalty area. Back out it goes. Hassani Dotson squares it over to Nuhu. Here's Arriola on the left side. Puts it on his right foot. Back out it goes. Dotson once again. 35 from goal. He'll play it out. Ball comes right side. Bruno. He's got Morris. Justin Hack trying to stay with him as the ball comes back for Morris, and this time out of play for a throw-in. LA Galaxy. And I mentioned the fact that it is Star Wars night at Dignity Health Sports Park. It's also Pups on the Pitch night on May the 23rd, August the 1st, and September the 12th To learn more, go to lagalaxy.com/pups@the-pitch. Pups, Darth Vader, R2-D2, everybody else will be there as well. And you. The Galaxy take on the Houston Dynamo. Right now it's 1-0 Galaxy here at Seattle at Lumen Field. Nelson with the clearance towards midfield. It'll come on loose. It's going to be won by Dodson. Plays it out into space. Kept alive by Arriola. It'll go back to the stripe and Seattle on the ball. Reagan. Dodson. Rusnak. Galaxy dropping into a shell at the moment and a low block defensively. Right side it goes. Kosarienzi back out. Lopez this time around, almost fouled by Royce, and now Marco pickpocketed. Took it to the near side. Royce still on possession, able to play it forward, but it is Seattle on possession once again. Reagan. Right side, Kosarienzi squares at top of the box. Ferreira towards the back post. The header saved by Marcinkowski. Corner kick, big save there off the header from Arriola. JT just coming out and getting his body in front of it. 1-0 it remains in favor of the LA Galaxy. As we look at it again, Ferreira just played to the back post. Arriola was there, and JT Marcinkowski just puts out that right arm and makes the save. Here's the corner kick, punched into the 6, cleared away by Yamane. Nuhu, top of the center circle. Early ball into the box. Off of Glesnes. Marcinkowski goes up, tries to punch it away over Ferreira. Gets some help from Tommy. Eric taken into midfield from Joseph Painsil, who was down at the moment. Here comes Tommy on his own. He'll cut in towards center, gets away from Arriola, plays it on over. Here's Peck in for Royce. Can he get to the open goal? Fires, and it's off the side of the net. Goal kick, could not get around it to send it into the open goal. In the meantime, we have players down at two ends. And maybe a younger Royce slides that one home, and not one here, unfortunately. As we look at the replay, Joseph Painsil is wiped out from behind, and Eric Tommy takes it forward. Royce is calling for the ball. Good move here by Tommy, who just turns Arriola inside out, finds Peck. And unfortunately for Marco Royce, just not enough to get around it and send it home. Substitutions now. Ferreira and Arriola are done. In fact, they brought on 3 fresh players. Rothrock comes on, who's the leading goal scorer for this team with 4. Christian Roldan is on as well. And we'll find out who the third one is in just a moment, with the Galaxy leading 1-0. Here comes Seattle now. Nuhu. Osaze Di Rosario is the other player that comes on. Brunel. Ferreira, Lopez, and Arriola leave. De Rosario, Roldan, Rothrock are on. 1-0 Galaxy with 30 to go. Ball goes left side. Here's Rothrock. Works on Yamane. Played centrally, Brunel. Tommy defending, comes on into the area and through. Joseph Painsil sees it out. Goal kick for the LA Galaxy here. The question now remains, what does Greg Vanney want to do? He did have Maya Yoshida put his jersey on. That was at the break. But I'm guessing at some point he's thinking 5 in the back. Ball will come near side. Here's Nelson. Good ball in the midfield. Gabriel Peck. Peck settles, then wheels it around the right side. Winder runs this one down. Has it at the far side, watched by Nuhu. Good job playing it back to Mickey Yamane. The Again, it's Winder. Defensively, it goes to Glesnes. Ahead to Peck. Yamane, good spacing here by the Galaxy. Royce back out. Winder. And they'll restart from midfield. Glesnes. Justin Hack this time to the left side. It'll be Nelson. Again, Hack. Good possession by the Galaxy. It was getting a little iffy there as LA was starting to concede some real chances. Now the Galaxy able to find a little rhythm. Royce ahead to Peck. This is promising. Peck charging towards goal. Plays it on the left side. Joseph Painsil lays it off to Tommy. Back in for Peck. Heels it towards goal. Off the post and out. And I think that was intended to be a pass for Royce. It turns into a ball that goes towards goal. Hits the far post and stays out. 1-0 Galaxy on the throw in here for LA. Look at the replay once again. Nice buildup here by the Galaxy. Tommy played it across the 6. I think if he lets it go, Marco Royce is wide open. And Peck, he does heel it towards goal, but Royce is wide open. And I guess if it goes in, it doesn't matter, right? Here comes the 3 for the Galaxy now. Cuevas coming in, Sanabria coming in. And Royce will leave the match. And Harbor Miller will come in. Joseph Painsil goes in as the forward for the Galaxy. And this is really about getting fresh legs out there now. And looks like Mickey Yamane leaves because of the yellow card situation. Galaxy have possession. Peck, Painsil back out, and touched last by Seattle. It'll be a throw-in for the action. Touched last by the Galaxy. Throw-in for Seattle. If Mickey can stay in the match and maybe help out as a central midfielder in a defensive role, that would have been a nice situation. But I think on the yellow card there, that makes it difficult now. Nonetheless, we continue. Brunel on the right side. Cosa Rienzi to run it down. It goes out of play. Goal kick here for the LA Galaxy with 25 plus stoppage to go. Some of the players wearing gloves out there tonight. Rio will go right side. Here's Glesnes now for LA. Winder. Played into space. Good ball here for Painsil. Joe trying to find the handle. Plays it across off the defender and right to the goalkeeper Thomas. It was intended for Peck. As the Galaxy look to get the second goal on a counter, and that's okay. Not a bad place to find it, as Seattle may expose themselves in the back here as the game progresses. Ball into the right side now for De Rosario to run this one down. Hack is there with them. Good battle in the near corner. Both players good stocky guys. Cosa Rienzi able to play this one back. Christian rolled on. Reagan. Nuhu. Rothrock on the left side who has it now. Back out to Reagan. This is Brunel, top of the center circle. Roldan's going to run this down. Plays it out the near side for Cosa Rienzi. Again, Roldan. Attempted cross deflected. Top of the box it comes and cleared away by Edwin Cerrillo. Thomas way outside his goal. Plays it into midfield. The Galaxy have it again, but the pass by Glesnes not good enough that time around. And the ball goes out off of Rothrock for a throw in LA Galaxy. 68 minutes into this match. 1-0 Galaxy at the moment. far side. Winder will be cleared away. Rolled on this time for Seattle. Dotson able to play forward. Rothrock is onside. His cross right into Glesnes. Jakob. He'll find Winder. He'll take this one forward. Plays it on the left side for Painsil. He's going to run it down the near side touch. He's got some help by Harbor Miller, who is running into the channel, who has it now. Painsil. Nelson. It'll come on back defensively, collected by Hack. 69 minutes into this match. It is 1-0 Galaxy. So come on forward to Joe, who has it now. Foul call, no, offside against the Galaxy forward, and possession back to Seattle. Here's Roldan. Has it at the stripe. Played on back to Reagan. Nuhu. Again, Nuhu. Reagan once again plays this one ahead. It'll come on back again to Christian Roldan. Right side it goes, Brunel. Again, Brunel. Dotson trying to play it forward. Ozaze. De Rosario's shot is wide. Goal kick for the LA Galaxy. The 2025 Ryzen jersey is here and available. You can get it at the LA Galaxy team store. Good chance they're from Seattle, about 22 yards away from goal. And hit wide of that near post. Here's Justin Hack now lifting into midfield. Second ball drops down to the near side. Rolled on. Lifts into the Galaxy defense. Cleared away by Glesnes. Nuhu out the left finds Rothrock. This is Rusnak, excuse me. Dotson able to go forward. De Rosario, this comes loose. Sanabria finally gets a touch since coming on. Able to play it on the right side to Peck. Gabriel Peck taking into the channel, working on Reagan. Peck still on possession. Plays it in for Joseph Painsil. Christian Roldan staying with them and cleared away. Here's Mauricio Cuevas to keep it alive for the Galaxy. Clips it on over to Joe. Good job here by LA keeping possession. Glesnes. Here's Sanabria. Knocks it on back. Hack all the way back to the keeper, Marcinkowski. He'll lift it up the right side, trying to find Mauricio Cuevas. Nuhu able to clear. Out of play for a throw-in. Throwing LA Galaxy here. They give it on back, though. This is a good opportunity for Seattle. Rothrock stood up by Glesnes. It comes on loose from Mauricio Cuevas. Plays it out the right side. Peck. He'll switch it on over and find John Nelson, who gets on forward. He's got help on the right if he wants to switch it once again. Nelson still on possession. Knocks this one back, this time around Sanabria. Galaxy wants Seattle to do a little running defensively. Sanabria. Edwin. It'll come on back to Glesnes. Again, Justin Hack. Sanabria late to getting this ball away, and Seattle comes away with possession. It'll go to the right side. Kosarienzi. Good job by Justin Hack stepping through. He'll get the throw in for the Galaxy here. And Lucas was late to recognize that situation and turned into possession Seattle, but the Galaxy have it now deep in their own defense. It'll be lobbed ahead, and Miller able to clear it forward, but it's Seattle on possession. Christian Roldan. 18 minutes plus time. Comes ahead to Dotson. Dotson, right corner of the area. Back out wide it goes Kosarienzi. Good job by Miller. His clearance gets through, but not far enough. Reagan on possession. Over to Nuhu. Joseph Payne still staying with him. Gabriel Peck is there as well. Comes ahead. Run by Nelson, but a foul called away from the play at the end. And possession to Seattle. Free kick here for the Sounders. Look at it again. I'm not so sure. Ball was already gone. But Nuhu went to ground, and referee was right on the play. So free kick. Free kick from distance for Seattle here. Even the Sounders taking some time on this one. A four-man wall for the Galaxy. This will be 35 from goal. Rusnak, 2 goals saved by Marcinkowski. It's pushed wide. Rothrock sends it back through, headed away by Miller. Comes out to Joseph Payne, still trying to find Gabriel Peck, who gets on through, and here comes Gabby. Working on Nuhu. Joseph Payne still making the run, trying to get to the far side of the area, but Thomas is there. Find the same page, those two, unfortunately. Reagan on possession now for Seattle. They'll come back to Kosarienzi. He'll knock it back defensively. Christian rolled on with 15 minutes plus stoppage time. 1-0 in favor of the LA Galaxy. Nuhu. This will come into center. Reagan. Right side it goes. Jordan Morris. Rolled on centrally. Played towards the near side, Brunel, and he plays it beyond everybody and out of play. This is going to be a throw-in for the Galaxy. Good save by Marcinkowski, who gets on over to his right to bat the ball away. JT with 2 big ones here in this half. Substitution for Seattle as Gomez comes on. And Brunel is done for the night. Nelson will clear in the midfield. This gets on through. Reagan's able to get back in time. Here's Nuhu. Dotson in the center circle. He'll go right side. Christian rolled on possession. Comes on back to midfield and knocked on back to Reagan. Again rolled on. Might have a chance at making the World Cup team. Christian rolled on. There's Hack for the Galaxy. Gave it up. Galaxy recovering. Nelson does to the near side. Harbor Miller. Miller can't clear it forward. The Galaxy right now in trouble a bit defensively. This will come ahead. Nice job by Hack winning it. He recognizes the situation. He'll just take it on forward. Good battle here with De Rosario, and the foul will be called against LA. Hack is the other player on that yellow card, so we'll keep an eye on him. Here's Rusnak. Plays it into the center circle. On the left side is Nuhu. Paul Rothrock. Back out it goes. Reagan. And Rusnak. Christian rolled on. Early ball into the area. Glesnes with the clearance. This will come on forward to Joseph Payne, so gives it away. It's going to be a foul against Joe and a free kick. You have to do better than that, Joe. You have to find the possession. You can't just run onto the ball all the time. Roldan's early ball on the cross is blocked by Sanabria. Reagan. Over to Nuhu. Again, Jackson Reagan. He'll go to the right side to Roldan. Morris. Again, Jackson Reagan here. Played on the left side, Rothrock, the Galaxy. Shadowed maybe a little bit too far. The cross comes in, headed away by Miller. Roldan. His cross headed away by Nelson. The Galaxy playing 5 in the back with Harbor Miller playing as the extra left back for LA. That's how it looks at the moment. The long throw by Kosarienzi, knocked away by Miller towards the top of the box. Peck comes in. They can't find the clearance yet. And Edwin Cerrillo will do it with the second opportunity. He finds Joseph Painsil. Joe off the mark on the pass. He had Harbor Miller to his left. That has to be better for the Galaxy if they want to get this 1-0 victory in Seattle. Right now leading 1-0, 79 minutes in. Dotson. Back it goes to Reagan. Nuhu to the left side. Rusnak cuts in towards center, heels it on over. Dotson to the left wing. Rothrock's cross off the backside of Mauricio Cuevas. It comes to Peck, who plays it into space, and Thomas way out to midfield to dump it back into the Galaxy defense. Marcinkowski will pick up in the area, and he rolls out the near side for John Nelson. On the left, it goes to Miller. Back to Nelson once again. Nascimento will come on in a moment for the Galaxy, most likely signaling the end of Joseph Painsil's night. Glesnes into Peck. Here's Winder. Elijah had the opportunity just to make that run up the right side. Instead, he plays it back, and the Galaxy have to rebuild. Glesnes to the left side now. Miller will chest it down. Back it comes to John Nelson. Nelson. All the way back to the stripe and back defensively to Justin Hack. Here's Edwin Cerrillo. At the penalty arc and comes back out. Hack this time. Nelson on the left. Able to find Miller. He'll play it towards the right side, trying to find Nuhu. Short on the pass. Trying to find Peck. He found Nuhu instead. Ball left to Rothrock. Back to midfield it goes. Dotson squares it on over. This is Roldan. Plays on to the right side. Kosarienzi. Roldan right corner. Rusnak. Again, Kosarienzi working on Nelson. This is Dotson with the early cross. Rothrock trying to get the header. This is going to be a goal kick. No, corner. Corner for Seattle on the far side. Albert Rusnak on his right foot. Inside the 82nd minute. It is 1-0 in favor of the LA Galaxy. Sanabria trying to defend on De Rosario. That is a mismatch. De Rosario has the advantage. Here's the cross into the area, deflected towards the back post, and it's over the top and onto the roof for the goal. Goal kick for the LA Galaxy. Touch last. No, it's a goal kick for the Galaxy after all. Again, that's one of the things you should be aware of come the World Cup. They will replay corner kicks. So in other words, if the ball goes out for a goal kick and it looks like a corner, they'll look at it. Joseph Painsil is done. Here comes Mateus Nascimento. Thought he would get more minutes, but maybe because the chill in the air, they wanted to make sure that he gets a full warm-up before getting out there. and the game didn't dictate that, leading 1-0. Glesnes in towards midfield. It'll come on back now to Rienzi, who has it on the near side. It goes. Gomez wants the foul, won't get it. Harbor Miller with the clearance forward. And it'll come out of play for a throw-in. Here's Dotson. To the right side it comes. Christian Roldan. Rienzi. De Rosario out the right side looking for Gomez. Cleared out by Nelson. Throw in for Seattle. This will be an interesting run up. Rienzi will run up and then try to turn. Instead, he decides to play it back to Roldan instead. Into the area it comes. Gomez attempted cross, blocked by Nelson, out of play. Corner kick. Set play opportunity here for Seattle now. 84 minutes have been played. 1-0 in favor of the LA Galaxy. Here's the cross by Rusnak. Comes to the top of the box. Dangerous opportunity here towards the back post. Out of play. Goal kick. Gomez got on the end of it from 18 yards. Clearance went right to the top of the box. Gomez had a clean look, in fact, from about 16 yards, and he sailed it high and wide. Goal kick here for JT Marcinkowski. Lifted in the midfield. Knocked down by Glesnes here as the Galaxy try to find possession. Miller trying to settle and does. Back it comes for John Nelson. Nelson looking. He'll just play it long. Intended for Nascimento, but can't find him. Sanabria does well to get this ball back for the Galaxy. Lucas just needs to run it into the corner at this point. Dotson will win it back for Seattle. Here's Roldan. Back to Dotson. Tries to power it into midfield. The Galaxy keep possession here. John Nelson for LA. Edwin Zurrillo. Glesnes. A little short on that pass. Nuhu steps in, and now the Galaxy have to track back. Here's Rothrock. Nuhu. That'll be a foul against the Galaxy's Mauricio Cuevas. Need to be careful here. Don't get too lippy with the referee. "86 minutes have been played. 1-0 in favor of the LA Galaxy. Here's the free kick, knocked towards the middle of the penalty area. Up high into the air it goes. Marcinkowski to bat it away. Comes on loose. Cleared by Edwin Zurrillo. Thomas way outside his goal. Finds Nuhu. Roldan sprays to the left side. Rothrock. Early ball into the box, clear it out. This one back in the midfield. Nuhu once again. Roldan. Back to Nuhu. In the center circle, over to Reagan. 87 minutes have been played. 1-0 Galaxy. Rienzi. De Rosario turns away from Hack. Dotson from distance over the bar and out of play. This will be a goal kick. No. Yes, it will be a goal kick for the Galaxy. Our referee was right there on the shotgun. Dotson. It looked like he might have called the foul, but no, it's a goal kick for LA. And JT's going to take his time and flight this ball into midfield without a doubt, and maybe a yellow card coming. Marcinkowski in the midfield, knocked on back. De Rosario lifts it into the air, knocked down, cleared by Mauricio Cuevas, but it is Cosa Rienzi getting forward. Ball out the near side now. 88 minutes have been played. Rusnak, top of the box. De Rosario looking for the shot. Plays it out the far side. Rothrock looking to play it into Jordan Morris. His header towards goal. Pulled down by JT Marcinkowski. And we continue. That's a typical Seattle build-up there. And actually, with the header on the ball was Nelson that got it back to his keeper. Good job by Edwin Cerrillo here, able to play this one forward to Nascimento. Nascimento with his first touch since coming on. Edwin's going to get a yellow card for dragging down Nuhu. 89 minutes have been played. 1-0 Galaxy. Here's Gomez. Good job here by Winder getting this ball back. It'll get on forward, but not far enough. All the way back to Thomas. We had 5 minutes of stoppage time in the first half, but more so because of the serious injury. Perhaps 5, but maybe less, I imagine, coming up here. Harbor Miller will get the throw-in out of this. 40 seconds away from finding out. And a 1-0 LA Galaxy lead over the Seattle Sounders. Nelson's throw. Miller with the header back to Nelson. 90 minutes played, 5 minutes of stoppage time. Ball comes right side now. Roldan lifting towards the goal and collected by Marcinkowski. Maya Yoshida will be the player that's going to come on next for the LA Galaxy here. JT with the punt into midfield and beyond. Nuhu will touch it back. And the Galaxy will set the forward defensive posture. Here's Roldan now. Cosa Rienzi. Back to Roldan. Reagan. Cleared away by Cerrillo. Peck will run this one down and have it for the Galaxy. He'll take it up the right side, taken into the area. Gabriel Peck looking for a second goal. Plays it back. Nascimento scores! And the LA Galaxy have taken a 2-0 lead and may have iced this game. Matheus Nascimento from Gabriel Peck, the Brazilian pair. 2-0 Galaxy in the 92nd minute. And what a bounce back this will be for the Galaxy here in pulling out the victory if they can hold on. Nascimento gets his first on the season. Peck did the work, though, on the run and charging towards the penalty area and into the goal, and an opportunity to score himself. Lays it off, and Nascimento sends it home. And for the Galaxy, not to jinx it here by any stretch of the imagination, should they win this game, it'll be the first win in Seattle since July the 9th of 2016 for the Galaxy. Think how many coaches since then. Bruce was still the coach at the time. Miller takes this ball up the near side. It'll come on back to Andrew Thomas. They'll take it through 4 coaches, if you think about it. Anolfo, Siggy Schmid, Schelotto, and now finally Greg Vanney would get that victory if it holds up. 2 minutes plus seconds to go in this one, and for Seattle it will be their first home loss of the season. Sanabria with the clearance to midfield. It comes out of play over the near side. And just when things were looking really, really low for the LA Galaxy with that loss to Kansas City on Wednesday night, the massive bounce back here to get themselves the maximum points in a 6-point road trip was what we talked about at the top of the broadcast. Is that what the Galaxy was hoping for internally, to get at least 6? They got the win in Atlanta, which was internally, you look at it and you say, okay, you win against Atlanta, and you probably thought you'd get the win against Kansas City, and then Kansas City surprises you. And maybe the Galaxy are doing the same thing here to Seattle now in the surprise against them with about a minute to go now, leading 2-0. Gomez back to Roldan, and John Nelson will clear this out. Nelson with some serious work for the Galaxy here tonight. Here's Roldan. Comes the hack. Played in the midfield. Gabriel Peck. About 30 seconds to go in this one as he goes far side. Plays it back in for Winder. Elijah just takes up the space. Now comes the Peck one more time. Nuhu with the slide tackle. It'll be cleared away and over the far side touch for a throw in Seattle. 15 seconds unofficially. Christian Roldan to the near side. Gomez past the stripe. Right side it goes. Kosarienzi. And Maya Yoshida back to his goalkeeper Marcinkowski, who clears in the midfield. Arbor Miller trying to find some possession here. We're close to time at the moment. Roldan. This will come on into Nascimento. Maybe one more chance for the Galaxy for another. Played into center. Sanabria over to Peck. Peck working on Nuhu. Gabriel Peck on his left foot. Will he take the shot? No. He'll play back and still has possession here. Winder. Peck. As the Galaxy look to close it out, our referee points to midfield, and the LA Galaxy take all the points on the road at the Seattle Sounders, getting their first league win in Seattle since July the 9th of 2016. Goals scored by the Brazilians, Gabriel Peck and Mateus Nascimento. LA Galaxy 2, Seattle Sounders 0. JT Marcinkowski with his first shutout of the LA Galaxy season in 2026. A big, big win for this Galaxy side on the road. It'll make the flight a happy flight home. 2-0 Galaxy. The post-game show is coming up next.
Dignity Health is the official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy, including Glendale Memorial, St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Across Dignity Health hospitals and care sites, the well-being of patients is always the priority. To learn about emergency services, healthcare, and healthy joints, you can visit dignityhealth.org/SoCal. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness.
Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel is California's #1 entertainment destination for unparalleled superstars. Catch vocal powerhouse Christina Aguilera July 21st, rock out to Imagine Dragons July 23rd, and enjoy the laid-back rap of Snoop Dogg July 24th. Tickets on sale now at YamavaTheater.com. Only at Yamava Resort and Casino, celebrating its 40th anniversary. You win. Must be 21 to enter.
LA Galaxy fans, are you ready to take your game day experience to the next level? Then take it to new heights with Vivid Seats Elite Seats in Section 130, Row D. Your ticket to all the on-field Galaxy action, plus exclusive perks. Enjoy prime seats that come with parking and a $20 concession credit with every ticket. Don't miss this amazing experience. Score Vivid Seats Elite Seat tickets today exclusively on the app or on vividseats.com and earn rewards on every purchase from the only ticket company with a rewards program. Vivid Seats, the official partner of the LA Galaxy.
In 1925, Modelo began brewing beer for those who believe in better. A model beer, steeped in the tradition of tireless effort. A rich Pilsner-style lager for those who wear their heart and heritage on their rolled-up sleeve. Since our first batch 94 years ago, to every bottle raised today, we've proved that it doesn't matter where you come from. It matters what you're made of. Modelo Especial, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Drink responsibly. Imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
Dignity Health is the official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy, including Glendale Memorial, St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Across Dignity Health hospitals and care sites, the well-being of patients is always the priority. To learn about emergency services, healthcare, and healthy joints, you can visit dignityhealth.org/SoCal. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness. Welcome to the LA Galaxy postgame show, presented by Modelo, brewed for those with a fighting spirit.
It will definitely be a happy flight home for the LA Galaxy after being away for 10 days and 3 games. They come home with a 2-1-0 record, winning a game that they probably on paper didn't think they would do so. Since 2016, the Galaxy was winless in all competitions at Seattle, 0-3-7. It is the first win for the Galaxy in Seattle in a regular season game since July the 9th of 2016. That was also 1-0. It almost was a 1-0 score until Mateus Nascimento cemented it on the pass from Gabriel Peck to give the Galaxy a 2-0 victory and their first clean sheet under JT Marcinkowski in goal. For the Galaxy, it's their 7th win ever at Seattle in terms of regular season, with 8 draws, 14 losses all time at Seattle. In a game where possession went dominant for Seattle in this one against the Galaxy, 55.5 to 45.5, which is okay because the most important stat is the scoreboard. And usually when the possession stat reads this way, the scoreboard is the opposite way, and that's exactly what it was. Galaxy 2-0. 14 shots for Seattle, chasing the game to 8 for the LA Galaxy. 5 of those shots were on target, and JT Marcinkowski made 2 massive saves in the second half. The spectrum save of the game is the one off the header from Paul Arriola from point blank, and JT comes off his line, puts out that right arm, makes the save, and keeps Seattle out of his goal. Galaxy had 2 shots on target, and both of them found the back of the net. No saves for Andrew Thomas tonight. 599 total passes for Seattle, 453 for the LA Galaxy. Passing accuracy went down a bit for the Galaxy in total. 81.2% on the night. Seattle 87.2. Corners 5 for Seattle, only 1 for the Galaxy, and it came in the first half. Total crosses 8 for Seattle, 0 from the Galaxy. Galaxy was called offside 3 times. Seattle twice. Fouls 13 against the Galaxy, who were the aggressor tonight. Good for them. Only 3 fouls against Seattle, 4 yellow cards to the Galaxy, and 1 for Seattle on the night. A very, very big win for this LA Galaxy team. It pushes them potentially as much as 7th place in the Western Conference coming home. 2-0 over the Seattle Sounders. We'll take a look at those standings, the scoreboard around Major League Soccer, and get you ready for what is next, as the post-game show will continue right after these words.
Dignity Health is the official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy, including Glendale Memorial, St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Across Dignity Health hospitals and care sites, the well-being of patients is always the priority. To learn about emergency services, healthcare, and healthy joints, you can visit dignityhealth.org/SoCal. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness.
Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel is California's #1 entertainment destination for unparalleled superstars. Catch vocal powerhouse Christina Aguilera July 21st, rock out to Imagine Dragons July 23rd, and enjoy the laid-back rap of Snoop Dogg July 24th. Tickets on sale now at YamavaTheater.com. Only at Yamava Resort and Casino, celebrating its 40th anniversary. You win? Must be 21 to enter.
LA Galaxy fans, are you ready to take your game day experience to the next level? Then take it to new heights with Vivid Seats Elite Seats in Section 130, Row D. Your ticket to all the on-field Galaxy action, plus exclusive perks. Enjoy prime seats that come with parking and a $20 concession credit with every ticket. Don't miss this amazing experience. Score Vivid Seats Elite Seat tickets today exclusively on the app or on vividseats.com and earn rewards on every purchase from the only ticket company with a rewards program. Vivid Seats, the official partner of the LA Galaxy.
In 1925, Modelo began brewing beer for those who believe in better. A model beer, steeped in the tradition of tireless effort. A rich Pilsner-style lager for those who wear their heart and heritage on their rolled-up sleeve. Since our first batch 94 years ago, to every bottle raised today, we've proved that it doesn't matter where you come from. It matters what you're made of. Modelo Especial, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Drink responsibly. Imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
Dignity Health is the official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy, including Glendale Memorial, St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Across Dignity Health hospitals and care sites, the well-being of patients is always the priority. To learn about emergency services, healthcare, and healthy joints, you can visit dignityhealth.org/SoCal. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness.
Welcome back. The postgame show continues here. Hey, cheer on the Galaxy in style with a 2026 premium membership. For more information and to become a member, visit premium.lagalaxy.com to learn more today. Scores around Major League Soccer on this night. So the game's in progress. In the 90th +2, Cincinnati and San Diego tied at 2. 90th minute, RSL leading Colorado 2-1. San Jose and Dallas are tied at a goal apiece. Now to the finals. It was Chicago over Montreal 2-0. Sporting Kansas City wins their second straight. They beat Austin by a count of 2-1, so that helps the Galaxy a little bit. Houston, a winner against Vancouver, stopped the presses. 1-0 there. That's a big win for Houston at home. Charlotte defeated Toronto 3-1. St. Louis and D.C. tied at a goal apiece. New England 2-1 better than Minnesota. New York City and Red Bull New York tied at a goal apiece. Atlanta and Orlando did the same. 1-1. It was Philadelphia and Columbus. 1-1 the final in that one. So what do the standings look like right now in the Western Conference? Well, the LA Galaxy with the victory right now moved to 9th place in the West, tied with Dallas, who has 8, who's 8th place right now. Minnesota at 21 is in 7th. LAFC plays tomorrow. They have 21 points. They're 6th with Houston, who has 21 points. Salt Lake is in the top 4 at 22. Seattle with the loss is at 24 points. San Jose is at 29. Vancouver is at 29 points. And that's where things stand right now after tonight's LA Galaxy victory against the Seattle Sounders. The first win in a decade at Lumen Field against Seattle. It was 1-0 then. Tonight, 2-0. Gabriel Peck is our man of the match with a goal and an assist presented by Modelo. He scored the first one for the Galaxy, assisted on the last, and probably could have scored it himself, but he set up Mateus Nascimento, who got his first on the season. What is next for the Galaxy? They come back home a week from tonight. It is Star Wars night at Dignity Health Sports Park. It's also Pups at the Pitch night at Dignity Health Sports Park. You can get your tickets at LAGalaxy.com or by calling 877-3-GALAXY. JT Marcinkowski with his first shutout of the 2026 season for the LA Galaxy. Goals by Gabriel Peck and Mateus Nascimento. The LA Galaxy defeat the Seattle Sounders 2-0. Joe Tutino saying so long from Lumen Field. Galaxy winners, we will talk to you again on Saturday at Dignity Health Sports Park. Have a great rest of your evening and a weekend. Good night, everybody.
Dignity Health is the official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy, including Glendale Memorial, St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Across Dignity Health hospitals and care sites, the well-being of patients is always the priority. To learn about emergency services, healthcare, and healthy joints, you can visit dignityhealth.org/SoCal. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness.
Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel is California's #1 entertainment destination for unparalleled superstars. Catch vocal powerhouse Christina Aguilera July 21st, rock out to Imagine Dragons July 23rd, and enjoy the laid-back rap of Snoop Dogg July 24th. Tickets on sale now at YamavaTheater.com. Only at Yamava Resort and Casino, celebrating its 40th anniversary. You win. Must be 21 to enter.
LA Galaxy fans, are you ready to take your game day experience to the next level? Then take it to new heights with Vivid Seats Elite Seats in Section 130, Row D. Your ticket to all the on-field Galaxy action, plus exclusive perks. Enjoy prime seats that come with parking and a $20 concession credit with every ticket. Don't miss this amazing experience. Score Vivid Seats Elite Seat tickets today exclusively on the app or on vividseats.com and earn rewards on every purchase from the only ticket company with a rewards program. Vivid Seats, the official partner of the LA Galaxy.
In 1925, Modelo began brewing beer for those who believe in better. A model beer, steeped in the tradition of tireless effort. A rich Pilsner-style lager for those who wear their heart and heritage on their rolled-up sleeve. Since our first batch 94 years ago, to every bottle raised today, we've proved that it doesn't matter where you come from. It matters what you're made of. Modelo Especial, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Drink responsibly. Imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
Dignity Health is the official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy, including Glendale Memorial, St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Across Dignity Health hospitals and care sites, the well-being of patients is always the priority. To learn about emergency services, healthcare, and healthy joints, you can visit dignityhealth.org/SoCal. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness.
You've been listening to the 6-time MLS Cup champion LA Galaxy, presented by Modelo, made for those with a fighting spirit. By Dignity Health, official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy. By Yamava Casino at San Manuel. And by Vivid Seats. This has been a presentation of the LA Galaxy, 6-time Major League Soccer champions. All rights reserved.